How's it hang loose? Welcome to Mongoose Mike's Hawaii channel. My old coffee mug. Yeah. Big ceramic mugs, they cool off the coffee fast. And Stardust has a lot of ceramics on it, and it was cooling my coffee off faster than normal, right?
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Doesn't work with the hand as well. Yes. So let's get to it. I heard all kinds of crazy things in the news. I have other series. You know, we have like Spoof 101 and Crypto Corner and
Remain at your post, Trooper.
Shakespeare and stuff like that. And so this one is welcome to newspaper. That's right, newspaper, where we look at the newspaper. And hopefully read some editorials. I'm at the store, man. I'm this at the like free. Big wave. Freaking big wave.
Trooper standing by.
Shut up. Calm yourself. There's a big surf contest, and there's big surf waves, and they're waiting for the biggest giant, perfect big wave day. There's big waves today. There's going to be big waves Sunday. So they call it early in the morning, and then they go out and they're all pro surfing it out there. And today's paper is the headline. Let's go make this more efficient. Last time was an editing nightmare. You know what happened last time? I was yesterday, September. This whole thing was all like big and everything, and then I took this audio. I did it last, and I put it down into the editing thing, and I was going to put it into place. It wasn't in position yet. I put it down there, and it went poof. It clicked in there. It couldn't move it, and then I went back and it was vanished, but it was still there. I'm like, oh my god! I will not tell you my secret how I got out of that one, but it took a long time. Today's newspaper, today's headline is this. I'm gonna do smiley face, concerned face, because I didn't read the headline. It does say, today is December 8th. And so it's the 23 days and 19 days of Christmas, 17, not there yet. Prosecutor's office slammed and slam dunked. In a scathing report, the city auditor rips a new one for the Honolulu Department of Prosecuting Attorney and its lack of controls. The prosecutors have no control. Whatever. Those people that were in the wife was, the police chief got arrested, and the wife was in the thing, and they just got prosecuted. She was deputy prosecutor, and now the prosecutor office says, there's no difference from then till now. Okay, so hey, at least they're going for a good change. New cases 58, average 73 a day. New cases statewide 81. Death toll total 262. Oh my god. Yeah, make light of that now, but watch out if that gets close. Wow. Landlords rejecting $8 million in overdue rent. Why? Some local landlords have rejected about $8 million in direct payments to cover the rents they're owed because they don't have general excise tax license and are not paying taxes on their rental income. What? Now, I've heard the buzzword, government shutdown. Government shutdown. I've heard that. I've heard government shutdowns, kicked around. Well, I don't know what they're doing. I do know one thing.
Ready for action.
Concede.
Lord Peter won't accept defeat.
No, he won't. And he's in Pennsylvania, or calling up Pennsylvania government, the governor of Pennsylvania. He's calling the governor up going, just how does your Commonwealth Electoral College work? Because tomorrow is a deadline called Safe Harbor. December 7th
Waiting orders, Commander.
is Pearl Harbor, and December 8th is Safe Harbor. And Safe Harbor is, once they get all the electoral, each state can lock their electoral college votes in until they meet again on December 7th, 15th. And then it's for real, 12 days of Christmas. Prosecutor's office slammed. Oh, God. So Pearl Harbor Remembrance was all
Keep moving, trooper.
forgotten. No, it was all virtual. They did a big virtual one. So if you weren't there, you're square. Back in the day, 58, 5.5 years have passed since a group of GIs petitioned the city for the park in the Ainako subdivision. Oh, wow. They finally got their park in 1958. It wasn't even a state of Hawaii. It was the territory of Hawaii, Chuck Yeager, pilot, dies. 97.
Trooper standing by.
Yeah, he's standing by a long time. He's 97 when he passed. Bob Dylan is still alive, writing a catalog. Trump won't tighten soot emission rules because he's big oil. That's his buddies. Big oil. Oh, he's trying to deal it with Pfeiffer, America First. He wants the Pfizer. Trump, our president, wants to have Pfizer. Excuse me, I think, where's the antacid? Wants Pfizer to give out vaccines, deal out vaccines, because they're buying them, to America only first, and then other countries and other European countries. He's pulling this stuff. Well, I gotta tell you what, Trumpy Bear. Oh.
Trooper reporting for duty.
Tell them the other countries are approving the vaccine and getting it first already. And the Pfizer companies are like, I don't want to talk upon that matter. Liquid gold, security of liquid gold adds to vaccination task.
Maybe my comlink is broken.
Yeah, and everyone's going to have liquid gold, and your comlink's going to be freaking being your comlink under their umbrella. I don't know what that is. That's just weird. Okay, let's get to this thing before we don't want to get too late. All right. We went through that. Sudoku! Save you for the rainy day. Okay. 79. Oh, God. This is
Standing by.
a real life freaking, somebody affected by it. The last thing Stu Brandel yelled to his daughter online through his oxygen mask was, "I want to live." It's the last thing his daughter heard. Man. So, these anti-vaxxers or people that go, it's the numbers, or that one lady wrote the article, it's just fat people with underlying conditions that are getting it. We don't need the survival of the fittest. Totally fit people, totally jacked up, freaking muscle guys. Got that? all their muscles are gone and they're attenuated coming out of the coma. They survive. Surf Champ Florence gears up for Pipe Masters. But we want to see Big Q. Big Q. Overall, has the Honolulu police force cleaned up since the KLOS campaign? 25%. Yes. There's a bug in my machine. Yes, much better. Continues to improve. 35%. Mixed. Pros and cons. 40%. No. Little confidence, much has changed. Well, that was awkward. Haiku plan. Advances still being debated. That's not a for sure thing yet. Muscle cells hitch ride on the SpaceX supply run, because they're gonna need muscle cells when you're in zero gravity. After a while, you lose stuff like your mind. Open the pod pay door, open the pod pay doors, please, Hal. I'm not sure exactly what you were saying. Could you say that without mumbling? Open the pod bay doors, please, Al. I want to live. There's gonna be killer people. Sputnik 5. Many Russians wary of Sputnik 5 vaccine. They call their vaccine Sputnik. Beep, beep, beep. Are you sure it works? I don't know. Find out. Okay, our thing of the day is political. The Venezuelan voting machine are hacked by the Chinese, and the Democrats, and voting system is rigged and corrupted by fraud. You can't trust it. And he's talking to Georgia wearing a MAGA hat. On the other side, but by all means, please vote in the Senate runoff races. Right, because if he says it's bad elections, and it's kind of contradictory to the, well, hey, when you're bat crap insane, you're obviously going to have logic contradictions and, what do they call it? Cognitive dissonance in the people listening to you. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. All right, let's do a little letter to the editor before everything. I'm trying to get these things small. Okay, here's a nice one. Hanauma Bay, or Hanauma Bay, either pronunciation, returns to its former delightful self. My husband and I visited the newly reopened Hanauma Bay Nature Reserve on Friday morning. Despite circling the entrance for 2 hours before finally gaining admission, we had an absolutely delightful time snorkeling. The water was clear, the fish were remarkably abundant, and talked to us as we tripped out on, remarkably abundant, and every visitors we saw in the water were being extremely conscientious and respectful of the reef and its inhabitants, like the fauna and the eels. It reminded me of when I used to go there as a little girl in the 1960s. I think Hanauma Bay should be continue strictly limited visitor access, but there truly needs to be an online reservation system to manage this efficiently. Pearl Harbor has been doing this for years. Perhaps Hanauma Bay management can reach out to Pearl Harbor for some guidance. No need to reinvent the wheel. Keep up the good work at Hanauma Bay. It looks great. Dale, Moana, Gil Martin, thank you for the letter, and I apologize for my rendition. I'm extremely conscientious. The trusted partners don't have prompt test results. What? Safe travel program lacks timely reviews. What? Yeah, so the bikes. Forget the bikes. Let's try it. Okay, remember the count's already over. longer than I would want it to be. Safe travel programs lack timely reviews. After reviewing the letter from Thomas Quarnstrom, MD, 2 hours too late to avoid quarantine, be due December 7th. That's the guy. And here I sit. And how his results came 2 hours too late for him to avoid the 14-day quarantine, I felt I'd write in with my own experience. I landed in Honolulu last Tuesday afternoon, traveling from Southern California. Tubular. I was anxious about getting late results, so I took the test from 2 different contractors, figuring one would come through in a timely basis. To my delight, both results came in the Monday morning before my flight, and I promptly uploaded them, giving the state 26 hours to review my negative results. To my astonishment, upon arrival at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, the screener said my results were still pending review, so I had to go into quarantine. The state had 26 hours during the regular work week to review and failed to do so. I thank heavens I had the foresight to print hard copies of my results to the show, or I would have been in quarantine due to the ineptitude and capriciousness of the state system. Jack Loffer, Kailua. I thought you're from California, Jack. Well, good for you. Slap them state workers. Slap them hard. Spank them. They need a spanking, isn't that right? What's wrong with you? Oh no. Oh, that's the other guy.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Who's your friend? Oh boy. I guess if we're going on. Trusted partners don't have to prompt test results. It was interesting to read the letter from the local doctor.
He's on the move.
I will terminate you. The local doctor who got his COVID-19 test back too late and had to quarantine. 2 hours late to quarantine, December 7th. Again, our story is much the same. We couldn't get test results back fast enough to satisfy the state. Why didn't we have results in hand upon arrival, you ask? Because we had to use our trusted partner to do the testing. In our case, the only
Trooper standing by.
trusted partner was within 300-mile radius was Walgreens. They were taking 3 to 7 days to get results back. We couldn't use the medical school at Northwestern Michigan University or the regional medical center for only 20 miles away. Both of them were returning the results in 24 to 48 hours because they weren't trusted partners. Now, here we sit, like that a guy, unable to go out for 2 weeks only because the state found it difficult to keep up with entering results into the records for those of us who were not able to get test results back within 24 hours of our departure to Hawaii. Russell Gust of Waikiki, who borscht between Arnold and a local guy. Shoot, or whatever. Here we go, one more time. Visitors must remember to wear masks properly. Almost every day you bring pictures of visitors in Waikiki or elsewhere not wearing masks or wearing them incorrectly. Why is this okay? Where are the rules and regulations for visitors to keep us safe? I'm back. If they can only respect our hospitality and not put us at risk, they should postpone their visit until a better time. Spread aloha. Spread aloha, na corona. Marge Callahan. She's got some sharp tooth weapon in her hand. Back, Margaret. Marge, whatever. Marge. Okay, Marge. Well, that was our silly fun with the Okay, news. Working on making it faster, but whatever. So, as always, hang loose and aloha, 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 aloha.